This program is supported by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire since 1997, with roots going back much further as the country press, AccuMail, and the home of the Kearsarge shopper. Echo Communications.
I'm Abby Peel, and you're watching Yankee Chronicle. Spring is here, and the annual celebration in Warner is on again. Tell us more, Catherine.
Hi, Abby, and welcome everybody back to Main Street Bookends. I'm so glad to have you in the store with me. I wanted to tell you about some exciting news that we have coming down the pike here in Warner. We're feeling pretty celebratory because, well, it's spring and things are looking up. And we're very excited because we are moving toward being able to have in-person events again. And we haven't had them for 2 years. We're going to start off with our first in-person event is going to be with Ian Rogers. Ian is a young man that grew up here in Warner. He's gone off and done many interesting things. This is his first novel called MFA Thesis Novel. Very, very fun book about a group of individuals who are in a MFA program to become a Master of Fine Arts as writers, and they're pretty miserable. They're having a hard time writing. They're having a hard time thinking about their futures, and I think this is a very relatable book and very fun, and Ian's done a marvelous job. So we're very excited to be able to release this book here at Main Street Bookends, his hometown, and that's going to be Saturday, April 23rd at 2 p.m. right down in the gallery. So please come, and he actually, in his dedication, he thanks his English teachers from Kearsarge High School. So that's fun. Lots of things to relate to in this book. Please come. And we're also really excited because for the first time in 2 years, we're going to return to offering Spring into Warner right here in downtown Warner. And it's going to be on May 14th, Saturday, from 9 to 4. It will be a lot of arts and crafts, a lot of artists, music. The farmers market will be set up at the lawn of the town hall. Lots of things to come and do and experience and have fun with. The folks over at Main Street Warner are excited because the lodge that they purchased back in September of 2020 and is now the home for Main Street Warner will be able to be open to the public. You can come in and you can see what is in progress there. And they're going to have their first scholarship used book sale that they've had in 2 years on the lawn right there. So it's going to be a huge book sale, and of course all the proceeds go to benefit the scholarship, the Jim Mitchell Scholarship here in Warner. So we're excited about Spring into Warner. The best thing to do for more information is to go to the Spring into Warner Celebrating the Arts Facebook page, and more up-to-date information on who's going to be here, what's going to be going on. Here at Main Street Bookends, we're excited because we're going to be offering two of very celebrated Warner authors right here. We're going to have at 11 o'clock on Saturday, we're going to have David Elliott, who has published so many wonderful children's books, all the way from very, very young board books into the young adult category. And he's going to celebrate the release of his latest book, which I don't have yet, which is called At the Pond. It's a follow-up to In the Woods. And he's written a whole series of books for children around nature themes, and they're all written in poetry and verse. So there's wonderful. He'll also be celebrating another book that he just released called Color the Sky. So we're going to have David here with us at 11 o'clock. And then at 1 o'clock, we're going to have another children's author, very well known, and that is going to be Matt Forrest Essenwine. And he'll be here at 1 o'clock. Many children's books for him as well. He'll be signing all his books. This is his newest one called I Am Today, which is a wonderful children's book. And so come and visit us on Spring into Warner. We're going to be here all day. And 11 o'clock, David Elliott. 1 o'clock, Matt Forrest Essenwine. I'm also pleased to announce that the gallery, which is our attached gallery here at Main Street Bookends, there'll be all new works in there from our local artists. And we're very excited because we're going to be able to celebrate our local artists that we have represented for years down in the gallery. So please come by and take a look at all the works you're going to see down in the gallery. And I wanted to tell you about a couple of more books that because of the pandemic we weren't able to really properly release these books and have fun with them. And the first one I want to tell you about is Jessie McNeil's book called On the Hoof, Pacific to Atlantic, a 3,800-mile adventure. Jessie grew up here in Warner and went to Kearsarge High School as well, was very active in the Project Climb movement, and has gone on for many adventures in his life. One of them, which was pretty spectacular, was crossing the country with this horse who was wonderful but untrained, and Jessie, who's also wonderful and untrained. And the two of them crossed the country. There was a lot that they learned together. A lot went wrong, a lot went right, but he's got it all in this book here, which is pretty fantastic, and it's a great read, On the Hoof. And I also wanted to tell you about another New Hampshire writer who we are celebrating, Audie Rule. She has done a number of YA, young adult books. This one is called Why Would I Lie? A very fun book exploring the idea of what would happen if the valedictorian was threatened by a newbie who shows up and he may not be who you think he is. So it's a great young adult novel that we want to explore. So I invite you all to come into Warner and celebrate with us. There's a lot going on here as always. And I think this time I will end by saying that something wonderful is happening in Warner.
Thanks, Katherine. Lots to do as the thaw comes upon us and the frost heaves disappear. And thanks for joining us for the last 4 weeks from the Lake Sunapee region, VNA, and hospice, where their core values of community, compassion, empowerment, and excellence are the heart of what they do. Check out their website for more information on their services and volunteer possibilities. Next week, we'll be coming to you from the Lake Sunapee Region Chamber of Commerce. Our game of the week this week will be a replay of our newfound at Kearsarge boys soccer game from last fall. All our games replay at 12 noon and 5 p.m. on Sunday and Monday on YCN and on demand anytime at ycnnow.com. Check out our new home on a new region-wide cable channel being hosted by NCTV in Newport and programmed throughout the Kearsarge and Lake Sunapee region. YCN will continue to provide regional public affairs programming, sports, and your Yankee Chronicle. I'm Abby Peel. Join us again next week at the same time for another Yankee Chronicle. Stay safe, everyone.